Their responsibility or their role is to provide the data from the clinical trials they have made. So their role is basically rather passive, because in this situation they are not in the position to say to industry which indication is the indication that they are very interested in. On the other hand, there have been a list of pediatric needs which was formed, and it exists. So the pediatric oncologist community was asked to participate to that wish list, or to that list of existing pediatric needs. And that list should serve to the industry to have an overview where are the needs for developing the drugs, and this goes also for the pediatric oncology field. Basically, the forces that are forcing the industry to license the drug for pediatric populations were not strong enough to persuade them, or to make them to develop this drug in pediatric field. So the pediatric regulation that came in force in January 2007, and it was adopted by European Commission, of course. It sets set of mechanisms that would stimulate the pharmaceutical industry to develop drugs for kids. So that was the main role of European Commission, and now it's almost 1 year in life, and the companies are developing drugs, developing pediatric investigation plans for drugs for children. We will have to have some time to see what this regulation has brought to us, but certainly the first step was made. Well, in theory, there shouldn't be any differences, but that's only in theory, because, you know, the new member states are just entering, or have just entered, the wider community of European member states, and they have to adopt to regulations that are here for a long time. Many of the centers in new member states are just entering the network of pediatric clinical trials, and as things are seen in the last couple of years, the accessibility to these trials is better than it used to be. There's much more communication, exchange of information, exchange of personnel, exchange of physicians, and it certainly is, as I see it now, much easier than it used to be. The accessibility of, the access to new drug compounds should be facilitated by the mutual recognitions, by central recognition procedures, and so on. So there should be equal access to drug treatments, and equal access to high level of supportive care also. By entering their patient in international collaborative studies. This is the best way for new member states to get the best, and not the best, to get access to novel treatment modalities. This is basically the only way and the best way to get the best treatment to pediatric cancer patients. It is a well accepted view that entering the patient in the collaborative clinical trial is the best way to treat this patient.